Okay, so I got about 5 minutes of storage to use, so let me use it wisely. So, here we go. So this TASCA news essentially gonna keep it quick since this is right now currently in the 2 week hiatus that I mentioned in the video I just made recently. So I might as well discuss TASCA Super Series and the dilemma I have going on. So just so you know, I've been so on and off TASCA Super Series. For season 3, it was put up. I think I put a poll up about a year ago that you guys want to switch to Gen 7, and that was the plan. So here's an example. So here is season 1 champ Timmy Svanzik, the 87. Nice looking car, I have to say. Also, here is his brother Cammy Svanzik in the 79. Now this Papercraft design, Canada Series, this is a NASCAR Canada Series Papercraft design I came up with a couple years ago. Biggest problem though is that, yeah, built basically it's pretty big, especially compared to like the regular car diecast I have. So essentially, and yeah, there was a poll saying go to the Gen 7 car or whatever for season 3, and I worked on that for most of the cars at least. Here's an example: Cammy Svanzik's car on the Dodge body, which for the Gen 7 cars I actually made distinct bodies, but I gotta be honest, I gotta go on DeviantArt and everything. I need to do a complete overhaul of the car design overall because there are certain things like fitment. So here's an example. This is a Dodge. This is a Ford right here. The hood, the way the hood fits and everything, the way the hood is, the way the grill, like, yeah, it's kind of flimsy and it's not perfect when gluing things together. And because of this, I decided that I need to just redo the Gen 7 designs wholesale because the gluing it together, having to have to fidget a lot just to make things fit just right, it's become a real annoyance when putting these things together. Because I've done like I said, I did most of the guys for season 3 already, but it became annoying putting these things together, having the way I have to fit them. So gonna be honest, like the Gen 7 car is gonna be discarded. And here's the thing though. So here's where I get the second part. Season 3 wasn't just gonna be the Super Series. It was also gonna be the Sportsman Series, second tier series. Now, for those who don't know, season 3, everyone had to basically re-sign up, and so the guys who didn't, I was just gonna take them out of the series for season 3 and put them in the Sportsman Series, and that's what this is. So now, this is the new and improved Canada Series design I made. I think I made a video about it a few months ago because I redid it, gave it a bigger wing, smaller design overall. So doing a comparison here, quite a bit smaller. It actually makes a big difference when doing stop motion, especially on the tracks that I have. So it makes a big difference in terms of space. And well, led to the dilemma where I made the car. So Sammy Svanzik, the third brother, got a 97 car. Now, I decided for season 3, what? Because I made a decision to redo the Gen 7 over designs overall. TASCA Super Series season 3 and possibly onwards, because I don't know when I'll have time to redo Gen 7. It's gonna be on the Canada Series car. So sorry guys. Yeah, I know I've been taking forever with TASCA Super Series, but this is perfectionist within me, if that makes any sense. Super Series gonna be back on these cars, but this time the fitment's actually right with these cars, so won't be a problem. Now, it led to a dilemma where some of the cars I made for Sportsman Series, I decided, guys who didn't sign up, I'm just going to keep them in the Super Series. Why not? Problem is, some numbers are taken up because of the guys who were taken out. So, for example, I decided Sammy Svanzik as a car he's in the COT series, which I haven't continued in a while, made in 97. Then I realized, wait, Logan Blake, this is a season 2 car, by the way, is in it. So, here's the thing. So, here's an example. So, guys who actually signed up for season 3, they're going to keep their numbers. As for the guys who have their numbers taken out, so for example, the 7 of Chris Staples, this is a season 3 car. Not sure if I'm going to use him though. And that's because the 7 of Colt Williamson signed up for season 3. I actually, for most of the season 3 cars, I actually made them already. Not all of them are printed out, as you can see though. So I already made a season 3 car. Just had to mention that. So yeah, quick little update. 5 minutes pretty much up, but just so you know, TASCA Super Series season 3 is staying with the Canada Series cars, but, you know, bit of an update to the cars in a sense. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just had to mention that right quick.